Hello. So we're gonna read Chapter 10, the biological approach. This is what it looks like. Alright. Heritability of personality traits, extroversion, introversion, evolutionary personality theory, and mate selection, and the summary. Today, most psychologists readily embrace the notion that biology plays a role in human personality, but students are often surprised to hear that this was not always the case. In truth, many psychologists came to accept this conclusion rather reluctantly. Why the resistance? One reason is that the blank slate view of humankind has great appeal. If we accept that personality is formed largely or exclusively by experiences, in theory, we can mold an individual into whatever kind of person we want. With enough knowledge and resources, we could eliminate low self-esteem, pessimism, neuroticism, and other personality traits that often create difficulties. But accepting that biology plays a role in personality development usually means limiting these possibilities for change. Another reason some psychologists were hesitant to accept the biological approach was a concern about inappropriate and even offensive interpretations that come from placing too much emphasis on biological determinants. In the past, some people have argued against social programs by maintaining that certain racial or gender differences are the result of biological rather than cultural factors. Of course, accepting a biological component to personality does not mean that personality is fixed at birth. Those who resign themselves with "that's the way men/women are," or "it's just my nature," are foolishly ignoring the power of experience. But it would be equally foolish to ignore the wealth of evidence indicating that biology has a hand in shaping personality. The most persuasive case for the biological approach can be found in the growing amount of supportive research findings. We will review some of those findings in this chapter. As with research from other approaches to personality, the studies reported here have limitations and are sometimes subject to alternate interpretations. However, taken together, the data make it difficult to ignore the importance of biological determinants of personality. We begin by looking at research on the heritability of personality characteristics. More specifically, we examine the methods researchers use to determine how much of our personality is inherited from our parents. As you will see, identifying the precise strength of the genetic component remains elusive. Next, we will review research generated from Hans Eysenck's theory of personality. Specifically, we will look at some of the differences between extroverts and introverts. This research suggests that your level of extroversion/introversion affects a wide range of behavior, including how happy you are and where you sit in the library. No shit. Sorry, but we'll also examine one application of evolutionary personality theory. According to this theory, for evolutionary reasons, men and women should differ in what they look for in a romantic partner. And that was just the intro of Chapter 10, the biological approach, and I'll make another video on the rest.